Hi guys, it's Juicy. Good to be back talking about the Taurus tribe, Taurians. Oh my gosh, Uranus went out of Taurus, wherever that is in your chart. We all have it somewhere. Wherever that was, it's gone around, I think it's like the 25th of April. So basically, moving into Gemini, so wherever that is in your chart for the next thing. But what that means really for Taurus is whatever it left has been a lot of unexpected. Uranus is the planet of just unexpected changes, one that you really can't do anything. It's almost like if you won't make the changes, when it goes through a house of whatever change, it'll make it for you. Like you might get fired from your job or lose everything or some kind of tower situation. It's connected with the tower card. So there's that, and we're going to get into that and see what messages we have for the Taurian tribe. If you have been here before, welcome back and thank you. And if you are visiting for the first time, just click that subscribe button. That way you get heads up for whatever's coming through, and like it, and let's keep spreading that juiciness. Okay, so a lot of things. The first thing before I even drew cards, I was feeling like I was meditating, and I was feeling the healing energy around the Taurus energy, like maybe you are healers, but definitely something about healing yourself and nurturing yourself right now at this time. And I don't know if that can mean there's a current thing going on with you physically, or if you're just, maybe need some downtime. However it goes, you'll know for you what that is. But definitely Hilarion came in, and some Mother Mary just really nurturing and healing yourself. And also, a lot of you, because we are the Hierophant. I mean, we are the teachers of Tauruses, or the teachers of loyalty and being really the truth. We are truth seekers and bombers, and most Taurians, unless you headed down a path to self-destruction of some kind, that's who you came as you came. And the Empress, the Emperor, we're definitely earthy, and we love our roots. But right now, because of the changes of Uranus, there's like a period for Taurians right now to be, or whatever place you had this go through, to move on, to lighten your load, and to get ready for these new paradigms and new paradigms of thought that are coming through, to create new stuff where it's like we're at the end of a cycle, and everything's kind of pointing there. And it feels like on some level there was, on a deeper level, it feels like there's been a lot of maybe betrayal and deception. Maybe you deceive yourself, or someone actually could have manipulated, stolen from you, something that happened. And it's been very hard to get through that, because we're not easy to, since we are the Hierophant, we teach that, and into ourselves and others as well. And that's our kind of thing, like, look, it's always there. We're truth bombers. So basically, whoever this deception that happened, it could have been a family member, could have been anything, I don't know, could have been through work, could have been through a relationship. However it went, there was some scarring through that, and it's been very hard for a lot of these situations for Taurians to let go of, to feel safe again. And in order to feel safe, and I also feel like a lot of this energy, I'm feeling like the inner like it didn't, a lot of people had to grow up a little quick or something, and there is some masculine energy I'm feeling that needs to be reconciled, or I don't know what reconciled, integrated into us, into our own higher masculine energy, to balance with our feminine. nurturing ourselves, but also something about this masculine energy, however that resonates for you, whether you're male or female. And sun sign, Venus, rising, moon, or anywhere it is in your chart for the Taurians. Obviously, the sun sign is very strong, so we focus on that in astrology a lot, but wherever Taurus is in your chart as well. I feel like there's could be some uprooting that doesn't feel comfortable for some of us. Maybe you're in transition or of some sort, could be in your work or another way. But you need to find find the blessings in your current situation. So there's always a silver lining, maybe, just looking to show the gratitude. Gratitude will help. Your temperance, always, especially in the past, can get us in trouble a little bit. So looking at that, really, really looking about moving on from this betrayal, not to make it a lesson that we learn from and not something that is holding us down and back from letting love in and, keeping your healthy boundaries, but also keeping yourself open to, so it's that masculine, feminine dance that we're doing all the time, and that balance that comes from it. So the temperance, the balance and of the emotions, the balance of all of our aspects in coming into those things and learning from our past lessons, situations, finding the blessings in our current ones, and creating our reality coming up in our near future and futures. There's a lot of ideas, a lot of new things coming in. Could be the same career, but just advancing it to something that envelops more something else. I'm not really sure how that goes. Now, I do feel like there's a justice of some sort, if it's legal, or even just justice in a job or something in relate. Maybe if there's a breakup, I feel like the justice will come, but it feels like for so long it hasn't, and it really has been stifling, and it's been a doozy. There's been a lot of self-reflection, a lot of strength. Your strength, yes, that's another thing. I did definitely get your strength. The strength on a higher level has always got you through with the Hierophant and helping others and getting yourself through. So you're very resilient. This is a very resilient thing that you're going to have to go through this, although it's causing a lot of fatigue. Oh, I've tried so hard. I've done this is this. And then you hit another wall. It's what the hell is the point? Well, the heaven of the point is that it's like a tide always changing. So everything's always changing. And this is a cycle that's ending. So that can bring a lot of kind of mourning. Self-reflection is the best way in healing yourself. Going into the healing and nurturing of yourself and like you do for others. Really bringing that in. It's going to be a time. I'm feeling like you're coming out of it too. So we'll get at some angel card perspectives for Taurus, strongest season. Thank you. Any messages you want strongest for Taurus to hear? Thank you. Anything else? Strongest season. Thank you. Taurian tribe. Taurus tribe. Oop, that's too many. Ooh. Oh yes, there's also I do feel like love, some kind of love. I know it's a lot of. I can hear the Taurians right now going, I don't think so. But you guys are all healers anyway. Even if you don't practice healing, that's that healer card coming up again. Yeah, it's like the Hierophant too, and. Could be some, take the higher path always, of course, but there could be some financial restraints going on also that are keeping you a little bit. But I feel the strength card's coming in really strong, so that's going to help with anything that you need assistance with. Thank you. Anything else, Taurus tribe, please and thank you. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere this Taurus is, or even for cross watchers. Taurus, strongest, please and thank you. Visualize 6-0. It's your visualization coming up for the future. She says, let me get my glasses. What does she have to say? She says, see yourself doing well in this situation. Have faith in a positive outcome. Well, that's what we should always be doing. But I like this one for y'all. It's about moving on. Use only positive words and thoughts as they're rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. Also, when I was meditating once, I felt a information come through about 28 seconds. I don't know why 28, but that's a good one. If you get nervous, focus on service. Because we like to do that anyway. But there could be a nice relationship. I just feel like vacuum away these manipulative. We don't want to create that anymore. And for whatever reason, it came in and it really, really hurt us, some of us. So it's been hard. And with the Uranus still like doing the unexpected in whatever place it was, whatever form of your life that was happening in your chart, it's been a lot. But it's really important to balance your emotions and to not stay stuck in the past, but to learn from it. As I said again, I do feel like, there's a lot of that we're doing to the self. But don't back down. Keep going. Keep your resilience and your strength of spirit, of your higher soul. What was I saying? I forget now. It was so important too. As far as the healing goes, I just wanted to also share what we got here. Okay, the sacral chakra, something's going on with creativity in that area. So whatever that is, maybe the painting, maybe singing, writing. I do feel like a lot of writing I'm feeling like, I don't know if y'all have ever heard of The Artist Way, but that's a book that I feel that there's a lot of morning pages, and then you just kind of really focus on your inner artist, and that's a form of healing yourself. So her name is Julia Cameron, and it's called The Artist Way, and I highly suggest it. It's very, very good. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. And hey, happy birthday, Taurians. I'm sure a lot of you know, it's my little painting from my bull tribe, that I am also a Taurus. So, with the Leo rising, Sag moon. And the creativity of the sacral chakra. And, the artist way. Also, for the healing, I wanted to just bring up a couple things. I have been, I found these things. They're called seed. And this one here, this one is the multivitamin, and this one is a probiotic. They also have AM and PM in the seed for help just for sleeping and then energizing during the day. But these are the two that I'm taking, and it definitely helps. It's designed a different way. You can read about it at seed.com. Anyway, this is one of my suggestions because I've been using them and they definitely have been helping. And everyone, as y'all know, you wanted some updates in my health. I have been taking something called ivermectin, which seems to be kind of helping me. I'm also purging a little bit since I've been taking them, so I don't really know exactly how things are going, but I am optimistic of the congestion, being freed and maybe just moving on with that. Also, let me see if I can find, yes, right here. I've also been doing something. If you go to the store and you get not Jello, but just plain gelatin, just plain, and you use the packet and then put in anything that you want in your body. Turmeric is what I've been using. I've been using colostrum, a little bit of collagen, a little bit of my other powder, that I have that has a lot of different good things in it. And emergency I'll stick in there, and some lemon, and some, you know, just different things. And I mix them all up, cinnamon, and then I put some juice. Right now I'm using beet and turmeric and ginger juice, and then I'm also using orange juice because the orange juice activates the collagen. So without the orange juice, it's the vitamin C. So I use a packet of emergency, and then orange juice, beet juice, and turmeric with ginger in that whole juice, the organic. And then I have a pomegranate cranberry that I put a little bit of that in there. And then, you know, boil, you know, make it and put it in the fridge and make it into jello that I just put it in cubes, and I take a couple of those cubes a day, and I get all of that good stuff. And it also helps with, you know, the hormone that we lose when we get a little older. And GPL1, there's a lot of foods that you can also do with that, but definitely turmeric, gelatin, and they even, you know, they do have a lot of foods you can look into with that as well. But I've been doing these things for my health because I have something that's a little bit more intense, and you'll all be proud of me to know that even though I'm not going to go into any chemical treatments for myself as far as chemo or anything like that, I am working with my own meditation, my own body light, and my own healing in that way. And I will keep you posted on how that goes. Gosh, happy birthday, Torian. So this is pretty good. It's just we got to let go of these past, let me see if there's anything else. So these past deceptions, there's been some doozies, and it has been a long 7-year cycle for us. And what we got here? The Page of Swords, new ideas. Once again, once we let go of all that baggage of the bullshit and kind of reparenting of ourselves, nurturing ourselves, finding that light of yourself when you were like 5 years old, that beautifulness inside of you, that innocence, and just kind of protecting that with, you know, reparenting and your guides and angels and spirit, right? And there's that temperance again, y'all. And then I got something really strong when I was meditating, and it was like for y'all, for us, it was about crystals, and I'm like, well, not crystals specifically in my higher soul, my spirit. It was like, no, that you are the walking crystal. You are the walking crystal. So you are the crystal itself. And you can have all the more the merrier of the crystals. They're all very, very, very beneficial, but you are the biggest crystal. You're the walking crystal. That's what I heard. And that's going to help with the visualization of the healing as well. Healing and of letting go of the deception and learning the lessons and having that be our main mandate. And when you get stuck in a thought and it's shitty and you don't want it to manifest, violet flame it. That's what I do. I'm like, violet flame, 28 seconds. I got 28 seconds to get rid of that shit before it turns into reality. We all know you don't like that. Oh, this is pretty. This is the card that I'm going to read today for y'all, for us, for the tribe of Taurus, Taurians, anywhere, all of us. It says, 'tis the season to bloom. That's pretty. Okay, so let's find out what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? I only meant to love you. Didn't you know it, baby? Alright, let's see if this is it. So there it is. Okay. This botanical beauty strolls down the walkway through the garden and stops to admire all that is. I've got something else for y'all too. Walkway through the garden and stops to admire all that is growing and flowering in accordance with natural law, much like the flowers who too thrive and bloom when we use our divinely given talents and skills for growth. The secret of greatness is to discover what you were born to do in life, and then do it. You must discover your dormant talents because you were given these gifts for the joy you may give in return. Your greatest happiness depends on you finding your own unique flair. If you squander your abilities and strengths or lack the courage to pursue them, then a great deal of talent is lost to the world. Recognize what is within you that desires an outer expression, a latent ability or expertise that can assist you forward towards fulfillment. You need only to acknowledge and develop your skill sets to bring them into full blooming potential. Well, this is a very good, goes along with what I said about the artist way, which in fact, I feel like I need to go and grab it. I know exactly where it is. So you guys just hold on a minute and I'll be right back because I got to show you. Okay. You guys, here it is, the artist way. Now, I'm just telling you, I think it's a 12-week if I remember right. I did this homeschooling with my daughter. I changed some of it because she was a little younger, so I changed some of it around for her age. And then she did it when she got older too. So I've probably done it about 3 times in my life. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to start doing it too. And just... yes, go through that. I'm excited. I do have a trip coming up, so I might wait till I get done with that and start it then, maybe around the summer solstice is when I'm planning to do this, because I'll be done with my traveling, and I think it's like a 12-week thing, and I don't want to break it up. It's like kind of important to kind of keep on with this. Kind of like the 7-day mental diet, when, you know, that's where the violet flaming really comes in for 28-second thoughts, because you got to do this mental diet. And I have it on my list here, so you can go through my channel and look for the 7-day mental diet. I'm pretty sure I did a video on that. And it definitely is in my Enlighten Up program, which I'm going to be this summer. I'm going to be bringing that back alive, so everybody can maybe look into that if you don't know about it. It's like a module program that I designed for waking the fuck up and having fun while you do it. Okay. Oh yes, I know what I was going to do. Yeah, there's Bridget. Bridget came in. Just don't back down. Don't back down. Find that balance. Keep your strength and your resilience, because you're going to need it coming up here. And then I do feel some love coming in. I don't know when. I can't really feel when, but I do have a lot of it supporting that. And I feel like you're going to just have this new energy. Once you let go of that deception, that part of being deceived, and let all of it go, really, but something wants to come in. And especially your creativity. Once you start doing that, I feel like something's gonna start to move. I feel like a lot of it's been stagnation from all of the Uranus shit we've been going through, and just the regular shit on the planet that we've been going through. But walking away is hard to do from the shit, even if it's painful, because sometimes the pain is what we like. Oh, if I didn't have this pain, who would I be? You know? But it's about also mastering a craft that you have. Like, if, you know, I feel blessed because I've always really known what I'm here to be doing. And it expresses itself in many different ways, but I'm definitely a healer and a facilitator of healing and counseling, life coaching, And, you know, being a medium helps me to help others as well. So I'm really, that's one of my gifts, obviously, and that we all know. And if you need any private healing sessions, readings, anything like that, you can always contact me through my email or my website that's below in the section there. So I feel pretty good. I think this is good. I feel like there's also something I feel about the fifth chakra. It's something about speaking our truth and having to kind of I don't know, maybe we're coming to a place where we feel like we really don't have to say as much as we just have to represent the truth ourselves. But there's something about that speaking your truth. And you may be manifesting those two chakras that I'm feeling, the sacral and the throat. You might be having like some kind of a experience if you're having a little disruption there. That's probably just because that's what's coming up for what I'm feeling. So just, that's easily done. Just eat some gelatin. Yeah. Let's see here. Is there anything else? Yeah, don't back down with that strength card. And anything financial, I feel like this is coming to a place, probably maybe a lot of us may have had it in the second house, which could be, you know, that's the money place, but also any house, really. I mean, health and healing. There's a lot of places Uranus could have been. If you don't know your chart, you need to find your original birth certificate or write for it and make sure that you... because it should be on the original. If it isn't, then wherever you get your birth certificate, whatever state you were born in, or wherever, you have to request it, or they won't put it on. They'll just send you a regular birth certificate. But you want to kind of get it narrowed down to a nice time frame where it's within 10 minutes at least. Can change a lot. So let me know if you need any help with that in the comments, and shoot me an email. I'll put all that below. It's so nice to hang out with you, my beautiful Taurian tribe, and keep your roots and wings, your roots and your wings, and do the artist way, man. Eat some gelatin, check into those seeds, and I love you all. Namaste. So much love, so much truth and light, and so much love and resilience through the dark times. Until the next time, be juicy. Stay juicy. Moving through experiences, moving through congestion, stuck energy, and just staying high. And so much blessings. I'll see you next time. Bye.